I do want it to happen for Shedeur because I like Shedeur.
Yeah.
But I also believe he's a really good quarterback.
Right.
And I think that they got it wrong. So I was happy to see him prove them wrong, even if it was for one game.
Well, no, I get it. Look, Shaq and Kobe proved that even if they both beast, I ain't giving y'all the same credit. And we saw that live out live and in person. Like, y'all not giving Kobe enough. Y'all not going to give Shaq that? And then they just beefed on each other because Coach mentions you, he didn't mention me. He gave you this, he gave you that. And then Phil had to write a book later to tell the truth. And people ain't telling the truth right now. I'm just trying to write the book right now while it's happening.
So what you're saying is valid if it pertains to the situation. Where I disagree is, yeah, every coach they know they got to coach players differently. Some need that extra, and then some don't. In this case, I don't think he's not doing it because he feels Shedeur doesn't need it. I feel like he's not giving him his credit because he doesn't want him there.
Well, that's your judgment.
Right. Well, you asked me my opinion.
No,
so I'm saying, like,
no, but your judgment is not the same as your opinion because your judgment is you're going into places where you don't understand the dynamics. You're not respecting, I should say, the dynamics. There could be an ordinance. This is what happened to us in Buffalo. Literally, coach said, put in Rob Johnson for the last game, rest Doug Flutie, and then in the playoffs, play Doug Flutie. That was the order. You know what happened? Rob went out there and balled. You know what happened? Fans start getting loud. Oh, we want to see Rob. Some of them. I don't know. Wherever you want to listen to. Next thing you know, the owner's like, yeah, I am paying Rob $25 million, and Doug is kind of cheap. I could get all my ROI right now in this playoff game. I know I told you last week. Literally told us. I told you last week that Doug Flutie was going to start the Tennessee game, Music City Miracle. But nah, put Rob in. Wade Phillips was like, I just told the team that Doug is playing. He was like, figure it out. Came in the locker room and literally 180. And then we were like, what? Everybody throwing shit crazy. Like, what? All right, we got to calm down. We got a game to play. Played. Then all of a sudden books come out 5 years later, 10 years later. What happened? My point is this. There could be Haslam who, remember Jimmy Haslam a week or two ago? You keep putting this on coach. Remember Haslam said, I was driving home Friday night. And guess what I said? We ain't drafting no Shedeur if you would have asked me. Woke up Saturday, they had a meeting saying they wanted Shedeur. It's like, oh. That later that day, we had a meeting saying Shedeur. It's all right, Andrew, this is on you. Coach, you call the plays. Andrew, you got Shedeur. How you know Jimmy, and you keep saying, I don't mean you, but you talking for the people. People keep saying Jimmy Haslam wants him for money and all this. Jimmy Haslam was like, man, I drove home not thinking about that dude. And it took 2 meetings for me to say it's on you. Now, is that Kevin Stefanski's fault? Why y'all keep saying, why he don't bring up Shedeur? Because he like my owner already said, hey, dog.
Hey, Jimmy has them like that money. All them owners, they like that money.
Dog, the janitor likes like that money. It ain't about an owner.
Janitor ain't making you money like Shedeur is. We talking about ROI. How? That ain't the same ROI.
How? They already sell out. How?
Sell out what?
The stadium.
Cleveland ain't selling shit out.
What are you talking
yes,
about?
they are.
No, they not.
Yes, they are. Are you kidding me?
And look, who got the
and who
most
gets all of
sales?
the jersey sales?
Shedeur now.
He gets a percentage. Who gets the jersey sales?
Oh, I thought you meant like who sells the most jerseys. Like what? Player?
He sells the most of the rookies. Yeah, but who gets the money from the jerseys? He gets $14 million of $250. Who's getting the other $236? I asked you.
The NFL.
The NFL. Yeah. Right. So Shedeur is going to be somewhere, but explaining the Cleveland situation, and y'all put it all on Stefanski because he ain't pumping up the dude who came out a little
Cleveland
cocky.
On their social media pages, all they doing is pushing out clips of Shedeur.
Oh, of course.
That's branding.
Yes.
That's business.
That's smart. That don't mean you staying.
But why they doing that?
Because he's bread.
I just said that.
But hold on, that doesn't mean you stay. Doug Flutie
we never debated if he was staying. We never debated if he was staying. That's never been part of this conversation.
Yes, it was.
No, you just brought up Haslam. You brought up the fact that I said Haslam wanted him there for business.
No.
You said he don't care about that. That's what the janitor. That's what you said.
I said Stefanski. I said you want to know why Stefanski talking.
Please, you got to rewind this. You literally just said, you brought up the fact that I said Haslam has him there for business.
Yes.
For money.
Yes.
And you said, oh, he don't need Shedeur for that. He said the janitor makes some money.
No, I said he could cut him too because they cut Doug Flutie.
Right, I mean, yeah, anybody could get cut. But my point is to act like Haslam wouldn't bring him in there for business and for money purposes is not. We can't act like that's some far-fetched thing.
I never said that blatantly.
But didn't Haslam say out of his own mouth he didn't want him?
Thank you. I don't understand why you can't say both sides.
I said that too.
Okay. Well, then we're good. We're agreeing. But this is the thing about this. Remember, they were talking about like Shedeur fatigue. Like they were saying, they were trying to clown doing with the same thing with black fatigue. And the fatigue is the other Shedeur fans don't listen. Like they don't listen to like NFL experience. They just like, oh, he ain't Tom Brady. Oh, that was back then. I'm like, dog, what are y'all talking about? They cut beats. Myles Garrett had to threaten to leave. Was on the trade block and then got $40 million. Did Haslam love him or hate him? Depends on the day. The point is, this is how it goes, and I just laugh. It almost like makes me just say I should stop engaging because people don't want to respect how it really goes versus to how they want it to go.
But you're jumping from different places. Like nobody here has ever debated that he would not get cut. Like, but you're saying you did. Yo,
he corrected you. Your first statement was he's making the team, and then he said no, he's going to be on 18.
Right, but this conversation was talking about his.
I just want you to pause right there and just say you're about to lie on me, and I was just
I'm not lie on you.
Good. Don't get offended. I'm just saying you were going to say something that was not correct.
It take a lot more than that to offend me.
Can I change subject?
But he's never answered my first question. Wait, you never answered my first question. My initial question was for both of you.
Donald.
Yeah, welcome, Donald.
Told
you he got
another one. But wait, my first question was for both of you. No, my first question was for both of you because I was asking about the locker room. And you answered, but I never got his answer. When I was like, if you in the locker room and you got that post-game speech, and if he's commending Shedeur on his game in that situation versus other players, do you look at him funny? Do you think it's unnecessary? Like, what's your standpoint?
I'm looking at him something funny.
If he said good game to
Shedeur, that's gonna motivate me though too.
If he told Shedeur good game, you would look at him.
You don't even know the question.
Oh, if he did tell Shedeur, I thought you were talking about if he didn't tell.
No, I'm saying
no. If he did tell Shedeur, yeah, he's supposed to.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
That's why I wanted to get both perspectives.
Yeah, but if he didn't tell Shedeur, I would use that, and Shedeur, I would use that as motivation.
Right.
I'd be like, you know what the fuck? Like, oh, okay, I gotta do more than that. Wasn't enough. All right.
Now you know what the follow-up should be.
You know,
how many times
he
have
ain't
you
gonna let that slide?
Huh?
I know you ain't gonna let that slide.
No, because I think it's an incomplete question. Being real, how many times have you been in the game and balled out and then coach didn't acknowledge you versus how many times you did?
A lot of times with a head coach, ain't my old line coach been there because you know he's breaking down everything.
Yeah,
but
he's not a quarterback.
Yeah, all right. There's been games where I thought I should have got the game ball and I ain't get the game ball.
I think you thinking what coaches looking at the quarterback versus how fans look at a quarterback.
We're basing off of what he said. He said that.
Yeah, but I already proved that wrong because we just talked about how many quarterbacks that went through fire. We want to go back to Brady again? Like, come on, like this is okay. The thing is, you have been in those meetings. You're so stupid. I hate you. You have been in those meetings before, and you don't get called out. Kobe and Shaq. That's all I'm gonna leave it at. Like, if y'all think that this is something new, why you think they broke up a team that was that damn good off of some credit? Because people don't get credit even if they deserve it, they earned it, they should get it. Like, that's just not pro sports. Become a gym member with Project Transition. As a giver every month, small gifts have a big impact in creating real change. Not only will you transform lives, you'll also win and unlock once-in-a-lifetime experiences. Join me, Marcellus Wiley, in making a real impact through Project Transition, a global giving community dedicated to uplifting underserved youth with mentorship, education, and access to real opportunities. Your donation doesn't just enter you to win unforgettable prizes and exclusive experiences with myself and other gym members. It fuels our mission to empower the next generation of leaders, dreamers, and game changers. From after-school programs, life skills camps, and career development, every dollar helps unlock potential where it's needed most, and where every person makes a world of difference. Give back, win big, be the difference, be greater than your greatest excuse. Support Project Transition today. Become a gym member and help turn obstacles into opportunities.
All right, y'all, let me put you on to something that's part of my daily routine now. Vinia, not a powder, not a pill. It's the twice daily chews, and yeah, they taste good too. I used to force down beet juice before games just to get my blood flow going. Hated the taste, hated the mess. Vinia, way better benefits, way better experience. This is a real blood flow product, clinically proven to dilate your arteries and help your blood flow naturally produce nitric oxide. Vinia actually retrains your cells to unlock more of it the way your body's supposed to. Bruh, that's pie seed resveratrol at work. Consistent, efficient, powerful. Whether I'm in the studio, running around with my itty bitties, or battling on a pickleball court, I want to stay sharp and in rhythm. Vinia helps me get there. It's plant-based. No stimulants, no crash, no jitters, no banned substances, no junk. It's Informed Sports certified. Just something that actually delivers. So if you're trying to show up every day at your best, skip the beet juice. Go with Vinia. Blood flow energy that shows up for you. Link in description, vinia.com/Marcellus. Discount code Marcellus10 for a 10% discount. Wow.
This is Marcellus Wiley with an urgent message for anyone struggling with over $10,000 in credit card debt. Here's what you need to do right now. Visit pt.monitordebt.com. They've helped thousands reduce what they owe by dealing directly with creditors, cutting balances by 30, 40, even 50%. This isn't a loan. This is a proven debt settlement program where you make affordable monthly deposits while they do the heavy lifting. Many clients become debt-free in 24 to 48 months. Don't wait another day drowning in interest. Call 866-204-0071 or visit pt.monitordebt.com. Your financial freedom is waiting. It's just one phone call away.
Right. I'm glad he said that. No one chooses football. Football chooses you.
It's so crazy people still stuck in Patrick Mahomes in the offense. I'm like, do you see these numbers? This is Marcellus Wiley on the rocks.